Then, who are you?
Hmm?
I don't know who you are.
Huh? What's not to understand?
You're not Junko.
I became me. What about that don't you get?
If this killing game is connected to Hope's Peak Academy, then I believe you. This is certainly the work of someone carrying on Junko Enoshima's will. But we have nothing to do with Hope's Peak, so you can't be Junko. So who the hell are you?
I'm me, no one else.
What? Wait, that's the wrong voice.
What is this?
Huh? You know him, don't you? He was in the Jabberwock Island killing game.
I'm Hajime Hinata.
That's the wrong voice.
That's not what we mean. What are you doing? What am I doing? I'm just cosplaying.
So they're all fake? All of them?
Cosplaying?
Yeah, this is just cosplay.
Huh.
But it's not just normal cosplay, because I can perfectly replicate the character.
Check it out! Even my voice sounds exactly the same.
Not for Hajime. Okay, is it just they didn't want to get Johnny Young Bosch back? Or, okay, well. All of them have this weird, like, almost white outline to them. I noticed it on Junko, but, like, no one else has that.
Is Junko Enoshima also?
Yes, it's my cosplay. I can perfectly reproduce a number of characters and actually become them.
This is the talent of the ultimate cosplayer.
That's not his voice. Stop it. Hajime has a great voice.
Number of characters?
How can she cosplay as students of Hope's Peak Academy? Because Tsumugi told us.
That's what cosplay is supposed to be in the first place. Lately, some people prefer to cosplay as non-fictional characters, which is unforgivable. So unforgivable that I break out in Castbox if I even attempt it. Yeah. Ultimately, how that plays out.
You remembered! Yes, that's exactly right!
Oh, what does that mean? You know exactly what that means, don't you?
So then, what does this mean?
What?
If what I said was the truth, then Hope's Peak Academy was...
What Hope's Peak Academy was? If Tsumugi can cosplay as them, there's only one possibility. It is fictional.
It's fictional. It's all fictional?
Fictional?
The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history never happened. Hope's Peak, the Future Foundation, and the remnants of despair do not exist. Because it's all fiction. None of it actually happened in the real world.
All of those events took place within a fictional world known as Danganronpa.
Okay.
Danganronpa! Danganronpa? What? What are you even talking about?
What? You've never heard of Danganronpa? We're all characters in it.
Interesting.
That's right. Me, that nasty pig barb, and everyone else are all fictional.
I'm so sort of disappointed that they couldn't actually get all the voice actors back. Come on, it's like so little lines, just like a little bit. Come on.
Hold on. Then, Hope's Peak Academy doesn't exist?
You know, I'm sort of liking this because it sort of fits with the soft reboot thing I had in mind. while also explaining how they're sort of pretending it's not all the things that have happened. It's now feeling like a soft reboot again.
Nope, because it's fiction. Doesn't exist in the real world.
What?
Isn't that surprising?
Okay. So ultimate talents in general in this one are going to be fictional as well?
Yeah. Up till now you thought fiction was fact.
But fiction is just fiction. Danganronpa's just fiction.
This whole Danganronpa story was just stuffed into your memories.
For that reason, you all believed that work of fiction was, in fact, reality.
And that's how we put on a cosplay performance for everyone to see. A cosplay performance of the whole wide Danganronpa world.
Cosplay of the whole wide world? So, this was all fake? Everything was made up? And the whole time, we thought it was real? Did you think the ultimate cosplayer's talent was only limited to characters?
It'd be kinda lame if that was all the big bad mastermind could do.
I can do far more than that. I can cosplay the world itself. So if you want to make me your enemy,
then your enemy is the world of Danganronpa itself.
Danganronpa itself?
But why? Why would you do this? Why make us think it's real?
well, duh. It's so you don't play the killing game.
This is the world of Danganronpa, you know? No shit we're playing the killing game. But it's not just any killing game. It's a killing game that takes place in the real world, propped up by fiction.
In other words, it's ultimate real fiction.
Ultimate real fiction?
But if it's fiction, if everything isn't real, then the world being in ruins is also fiction, right? The world outside is fine, right?
Oh, that's right. Of course! How did you like that scene? Our staff worked very hard on it.
Our staff? Wait, what?
Staff?
There's no need to worry about the people backstage.
What?
Anyway, back to our conversation. You guys can just relax. The world hasn't been destroyed. Really? It's not destroyed? Then we can all go home and...
Nah, that ain't happening.
Why? If the world is still intact, then we have homes to return to.
I told you that ain't happening, you dumb sea urchin-headed... Wait, that's me.
Yeah.
Monokuma, what's going on?
Let's see. How is it fictional? Is this a world where Danganronpa's just... Is this like the real world? Like is this supposed to be something that takes place in our world where Danganronpa is just a fictional thing and someone did something to basically put on a show by kidnapping people, and I assume we're still real people and we're not just like AIs being put through this or something like that. We could be AIs. We could all be AIs at this point. I don't know.
Do you really want to know?
Forget about the world! It wants nothing to do with you! The walls of this academy are your world now! The outside world is of no concern to you! The audience certainly agrees with me. Isn't that right, you guys?
Loading something. Oh. Ooh. 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 This is a weird time for this to... Are we... Oh, we're not going to do that? Just using the same... Oh, that's a bunch of real looking people. Huh. Some of these pictures.
What? Who are these people?
They're not even anime looking.
They've all been watching this killing game transpire.
Of course, those you see here are only a fraction of our total viewers.
Watching us.
It's just like Shuichi said. This was all arranged because people want to see it.
So this was all a show. This whole killing game.
Yeah. Everyone in this whole peaceful world watches this show.
Peaceful world?
The outside world is peace itself. There's no despair or wars, and... all the people in this peaceful world are straight up crazy for this killing game!
Wait, why would a peaceful world need a game like this?
It's because the world is so peaceful that this killing game is necessary!
It is so very peaceful. And so, it is so very boring.
With so much peace, people have become bored. They need stimulation.
We created this ultimate real fiction so Danganronpa could fulfill that need.
That was
Every
Mikado.
person in the outside world watching this is a huge Danganronpa fan.
Every single person. So this is the fictional world where Danganronpa isn't niche. Okay.
Everyone loves the killing games. This killing game is for everyone. So it's everyone's killing school semester.
This killing game is the latest entry in Danganronpa.
The long-awaited sequel that everyone has been waiting for!
This is the truth of this killing game. Isn't it the ultimate real fiction?
Okay, okay.
We were forced to play some fictional killing game?
Danganronpa!
My ultimate question left here is, are we virtual? Are we real people that just got implanted with these ultimate memories? And it keeps happening, etc. Yeah, this is basically going along how I was predicting, even if it's not the specifics I was off about.
You noticed way too late. There's no Danganronpa without Monokuma! Since I'm here, that means this is Danganronpa!
Killing Harmony. The logo comes up. Oh my. Okay. This is interesting. This is a very interesting direction. You can't see me, but I'm actually smiling, so...
What is this?
Okay, okay.
Can't you tell? It's the title of the current Danganronpa you guys are doing.
A testament to the unquenchable thirst this blood-soaked world has for Danganronpa.
What do you mean?
Danganronpa's gone on so long because the whole world enjoys and supports it.
Huh? How long has it gone on? Did you forget what season of Danganronpa this is? You guys are dumber than ants.
Shuichi, what do you think?
53rd?
What?
Junko and Ashima the 53rd, right?
What number killing game is this? What season do you think we're on?
3 or 53rd?
You should be able to tell from the logo.
Okay.
And if that's not enough of a hint, just feast your eyes below my belt.
Is it shaped like a 3? Well, wait, I mean, I don't get that part. What killing game is this? What number Danganronpa is this? You can tell from the logo. Then this killing game is... Really? Well, there's 2 digits, so it's not 3. It can't be 3, can it? Holy shit. 53rd, right? Is there a 5 in there somewhere that I'm not recognizing?
I see now. Could this be the 53rd one?
Ding ding! Correct! This is the 53rd season of Danganronpa! In other words, Danganronpa V3's official name is Danganronpa 53!
25 was the... Fuck 25!
Starting with the Hope's Peak Academy arc in Danganronpa 1, 2, then 3...
Final Danganronpa 5.
just kept coming, and with it,
Oh my goodness.
more killing games!
Shin Danganronpa, I wanna play...
Until it transcended games and anime to become this, the ultimate real fiction! And now, we're in the 53rd season of Danganronpa!
The 53rd season?
What? Did the letter in there throw you off? Well, I guess that happens. But isn't it just rad how it looks like a letter, but it's really a number?
Roman, I wasn't even thinking of that. Okay. I went by 53 because of Junko and Ishima, the 53rd, more than anything.
Our title is the 53rd, as this is the 53rd game we have masterminded. It was supposed to be a hint, but whatever. I'm over it.
Okay.
Since this is the 53rd season, one would expect to see a multitude of characters.
But you only have memories from the first 2, so you wouldn't recognize any others.
That's why I've limited myself to only cosplaying as Hope's Peak characters.
Okay, sure.
Is it sinking in yet? This killing game is just the 53rd season of Danganronpa.
The 53rd Danganronpa.
Trapped in a fictional Danganronpa-inspired world and forced to play the killing game. That is what the world desired from you.
So yes, I'm the mastermind. But the real mastermind forcing you to do this is... the people of the outside world! The people of the outside world are the ones who are forcing you to do this!
The whole world is the real mastermind?
The reason I made this world? The reason you guys did the killing game? It's all because the outside world wants it, you know?
I will say one thing. Well, I don't mind this twist. I don't mind the fictional thing. It is a bit fourth wall breaky in terms of the details than I'd like of how it's going about it.
It's not just me. It's everyone involved in this project.
Project?
What? You don't know what that is? Is your brain leaking oil or something?
Oh, she's back.
The ones managing this killing game aren't psychos like the remnants of despair.
They're literal managers! Literally! So I want to hear your best guess. What company is running this show?
The developer? This is so fourth wall breaking, it sort of has to be, doesn't it? Oh my. Is it gonna be like the company logo? Spike Chunsoft? Oh no, that's the Team Danganronpa logo, isn't it? Okay, so the fourth wall breaking, I do sort of mind that more than I thought I would. Because what I was sort of expecting when I even thought of the idea of why people might be mad at it, because people are always mad when they do something different than what you want, or they do stuff that, like I said, reduces the reference for stuff. I was thinking something a bit more, it's a different world that just happens to Or maybe, actually, I'm even better with this in terms of it's not ruining stuff, because all the other stuff still exists. It's its own world. Just how I'm approaching this and taking this, it almost feels like a soft reboot. But it just happens
Danganronpa?
to use the previous games as a basis, as a fictional thing that happened to create this other stuff. It feels like a soft reboot again. And that's one of the things I really like about it. What I'm really liking at the moment. I guess, you know what? Because the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm sort of liking this. It's just a bit fourth wall breaky, where you didn't need to make it this fourth wall breaky, because this is so blatantly just referring to the developer at this point.
Yeah, the company that makes Danganronpa is called Team Danganronpa.
You guys are behind in your studies! The audience knew the answer right away!
It's in the title credits at the start, too.
Oh. Are we showing this again? I mean, the team logo wasn't, or the developer logo was in there, wasn't it? Well, no. I mean, no, I don't think they were technically Team Danganronpa until after 2, right? Oh, right, and they showed this thing at the very beginning. We're like, yo, go, please, play the other game, please. Let's show these other ones. Please do the other ones, pretty please. Yeah. Right. So was that really the intention? To at least make people aware that there was stuff beforehand. Oh wait, no, that wasn't there. None of these are new. Dream Danganronpa 6 Hope's name. So the return of Danganronpa. Oh. Anniversary Danganronpa 10, brother. Oh my goodness. 53 of the Roman New. Okay. No, that's a clever name. That makes it so much more clever, and the killing harmony makes sense too. The story is not over. A new killing game will begin again. I suppose the downside to being so fourth wall breaky is that some of the fictional elements are just a bit...
I'm also a part of Team Danganronpa. We make the finest killing entertainment. Everyone enjoys our work oh so much. And our newest project is Danganronpa V3, Killing Harmony.
A heart-pounding killing game brought to life by Ultimate Real Fiction!
Shut up! Shut up! You created an entire fictional world to make us do this fictional killing game?
Okay, let me... So when I was originally thinking of this, I was thinking something along the lines of... Everything had happened previously, like in the previous games, but at some point someone brought together and decided to do like a game show sort of, which is this feeling like at the moment. Right now, I'm gonna say that they're probably real people that were brought in, and the whole, like what they're implying here is that after 53 episodes, it went from just being like a visual novel video game to being a situation where all these people are like real people, and it just like escalated out of control until it just became this what sort of thing going on. I was sort of thinking something where it's just like on the side, there's just like a psycho killing game show sort of thing going on. But it was still in the other world, and the idea of the previous ones being fiction in that case would have actually made it worse, but it wasn't as fourth wall breaking. It felt slightly more coherent, that approach, but this actually makes the fact that they're fiction better, but the actual twist, the fourth wall breakingness is much worse in this, and it doesn't feel as coherent. It just, from what I thought it could have been for the same idea, and what's going on right now, just feel like they each have their upsides, and I'm not sure if I dislike it for going in this direction because I'm seeing the advantages, and while I'm also seeing the advantages of doing it the other way, I was thinking it could have gone for the same sort of stuff, but
No matter how many false memories we've been implanted with, we aren't fictional!
You sure about that?
What?
Either way, I don't want to do this anymore. Let me go home already!
That's impossible. Didn't I tell you that you have no homes to go back to?
What? Why not?
Because you're just like us. You only exist within the world of Danganronpa.
Just like you?
Now, are the actual people the underlying people, or is it just the memories?
Still don't get it? You just need to ask yourselves one question. Who the hell are you guys?
Who are we? Who are we? I mean, this is what it's getting at.
We're the same. We're all just like you?
Yes, that's right. You're all fictional too.
You're just fictional characters created solely for this killing game.
Nothing we can do about it, I'm afraid. Danganronpa's that kind of property.
What are you saying?
We're not fictional! We're living, breathing people!
Your immaterial existence is a fabrication, independent of your actual flesh and blood.
Yep, you're all fictional.
You guys out there beyond the fourth wall already knew that, right?
Yeah, hi,
You all
I'm
didn't
here.
look like this when you first came to the Ultimate Academy.
That is true.
Those were your true selves. Now you're all just fictional characters.
Okay, so we are real people. We just have these character, I was right. Basically, I was fucking right. Yeah.
That's the truth.
Normally, I don't like it when I'm right, but that's just basically what I've been saying since the absolute goddamn beginning. I mean, maybe not the fictional character part, but the fact that these aren't our memories. We aren't these ultimate people. That's the truth. Then our real identities, our true identity, normal people.
You're just normal, average, everyday people with no ultimate talent whatsoever.
What?
When you guys came to this academy for the first time, you were just boring, everyday high school students.
You were average students with no talent. Just like me.
Yeah, sure, Hajime. You definitely have no talent whatsoever, definitely. Okay. I was always hoping to go back and actually see this again. Everyone does look really normal. But Kibo doesn't have some of the robot-looking stuff on him, at the very least.
But boring everyday characters have no right to be in Danganronpa. So you were all made more suitable for your new roles.
Everyone remembered thanks to the first flashback light. You were all given personalities, talents, and upbringings to create your characters. Much like that delightful documentary, Making a Murderer.
It was at that point that the prologue of this story began.
Which means your ultimate talents are all just fiction.
Our talents as well?
Yep, your talents are a bunch of lies. I mean, they suited you to a certain extent, but mostly in a placebo effect sort of way.
Oh, interesting.
kinda like a form of auto-suggestion. You know, like if you do it, it'll all work out.
But it's not just your talents, it's your personalities, families, memories.
No one really used their... A lot of people didn't really use their talents for much, unless they were knowledge-based. I suppose the, Ultimate Artist did use art to do stuff. Piano didn't really use... Ultimate Detective, I used it, but that was very mental in a way.
It's all fiction, created by the flashback light.
Can you really say you're not fictional now?
Even if your body is real, your identities, personalities, talents, and past are all fiction.
This would explain why we seem to recognize what was going on before getting hit with these new memories and stuff, right?
Can you really say none of this is fictional now?
Wait a minute. What are you babbling about? Our identities, personalities, talents, and pasts are all fictional? That's stupid!
It's not stupid! Isn't this what you all wanted?
I could imagine if someone really didn't like what was happening here, they'd probably be like, oh yeah, it is really stupid. I agree with Emiko there. That's exactly what I want to say. Something like that, right? Right? If they really didn't like this.
Wanted this?
Did we? It didn't seem like it.
Yeah, you wouldn't remember, but you guys were all from the outside world.
It's not strange at all that you'd want to be part of the show you love.
We didn't really seem all that compliant at the very beginning, did we? I don't think so.
No way! Are you saying we wanted to participate in this killing game?
Bullshit. Bullshit. Kaede was kidnapped at the beginning. I don't believe that part.
That's not possible! How could we ever—
Please, everyone, take a look at this.
Huh?
Number 154. My name is... I've always been such a huge fan of Danganronpa and always wanted to be in one. If I were a contestant, I would want to be an ultimate detective. I know there's been a few in the past, and I've always loved those characters. So I would want to be one of them. But I don't have to be a detective. I'll be anything to be part of the show.
Oh my. Okay.
And I mean that. Anything. I do anything to be part of Danganronpa.
I mean, was Kaede kidnapped? Because she does she actually have a twin sister? Is that the reason why she was like legitimately kidnapped? Like stuff like that? But
I promise, if I get selected, I will work as hard as I can. I will come up with the best, most gruesome murders, I promise. Everyone will love it.
oh my.
And an ultimate detective hasn't been the blackened yet, so I'm sure I could do that. I'm also thinking about the perfect punishment for an ultimate detective.
that is just a bomb to drop. Damn.
What was that?
Wasn't that you, Shuichi?
No, it can't be. I'd never say something like...
I want to see Maki's. I want to see Maki's.
You wouldn't say that now, but this is you before you became who you are now.
What?
When we saw your audition tape, we had a flash of inspiration. The weakest ultimate detective ever. Wouldn't it be great to see him grow?
And that's why we made your character and had you join the gang.
The rest of you are no different. You auditioned, and were selected as well.
Auditioned?
Yeah, you were all so excited when you were selected.
I'm just remembering the beginning of the game. We really didn't know what was going on. So, did they already blank our memories at that point somehow? Why would they, though? It's not like we forgot everything else.
I believe it was right after you all received your ultimate wardrobe.
Huh?
Huh?
Huh? What am I wearing?
How nice!
Looking good. Now you look more like Ultimates.
Huh?
Ultimates? Really? Except the memory you've all been waiting for. Okay.
You guys
Hell
are
yeah,
ready?
get ready once the seal is broken. We'll be in the domain of the killing game. I remember there being more just like at least mental resistance and confusion.
Could it be...
You mean I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all.
All right.
You got picked? Really? Alright. I don't remember that. Oh, really? I'm selected for it.
We really said that?
I don't remember that. No, I don't remember that at all.
That's a lie. I have no memory of that.
I'm actually suspecting that is a lie.
You just forgot is all. 'Cause of the flashback light we used on you.
I remember quite... I haven't seen that scene in a long time. So I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure there wasn't any, like, happy, positive reactions to what was going on. Confusion, hesitancy, even a little bit of mental resistance. Because I remember Kaede being all pessimistic and being like, no, what, the Mono Cubs, I know who you are, wait, that means we're part of... I'm guessing that the whole application thing probably is actually fake. Maybe for some of them. Maybe some of them are. Crap.
The people you used to be are gone. You're fictional characters now.
Do you finally understand? You are all flesh and blood fictional characters.
So you got nowhere to return! All that stuff's fiction too!
Then, my friends and family. My whole life before coming here.
All fiction! That's what a backstory is!
You can't go back home, because there is no such place! Just like how there's no Togami Corporation in the real world.
The only place we fictional characters can live is in this fictional world. Only in this world. Only in Danganronpa.
Only in this world?
Yes! The place you're actually trapped inside is the Danganronpa world! That's why you guys can't leave this place!
So, is it virtual? Or... You said we're flesh and blood, so we're still human beings, right?
That's why your only option is to continue the killing game here!
Did we start remembering the stuff about wanting to die with everyone else before any of the flashback lights? Outside of the original one. The fact that Shuichi... Well, okay, so first of all, that audition tape, even if it is real, he said, oh, I can think of the most awesome murders. It almost made it sound like he was auditioning like, oh, I could be the mastermind, I could be all that stuff, etc., etc. That sort of thing going on. I still feel as though this is where two people finish and they go on to the next one, Ultimate Survivor, and one to run it, and I'm guessing that's Tsumugi. And that's probably why she knows all this too.
You're all fictional characters, created to kill each other. It's what the world wants. That's why there's nowhere to run.
So what happens?
Enough.
What happens at the end of the killing game then?
I don't want to know anything else. I've had enough.
That reaction!
She wouldn't be telling all this if she wasn't trying to lead it to a specific goal. This isn't going to continue the killing game if we all think we have no reason to live.
Could it be you fell into despair?
It's times like these you need to look to your friends for support.
However, all your friends are fictional too!
For example, even Kaito's illness was given to him as part of his character.
Okay.
What?
I was the one who came up with that plotline and gave him that virus.
You said you were part of the team Danganronpa. Okay. Okay.
I was also the one who came up with the plotline where you fell for Kaito.
Oh, you bastard.
What are you saying?
Then, what about Tenko? Was she always defending me
Because that was her character. It's the same for me, too.
A character created to bring excitement to the killing game, much like myself.
So the killing game swelled with excitement. Even my pants started to swell too.
You're telling us this is all a lie? Even my feelings? Are you saying even those were lies?
Well, if you're going to call fiction a lie, then yes. Everything in this world has a writing credit. All our words and actions are just a bunch of lies.
Even now? Because we're still flesh and blood characters that were given memories. Writing credit or not, you're still pushing us along a path. You're not creating the path for us, right?
For example, an unbreakable vow of brotherhood is just a simple plotline.
You said it, bro! However, that was a splendid plotline!
Even that thing Kaede said that moved Shuichi's heart.
What?
Oh my. How do you mentally move on from this?
That was a lie. Because the real Kaede said...
How can there be an ending to this? What would an actual ending to this be? Oh my. Oh, okay. Huh?
I'm perfect for a killing game. I don't have any faith in humanity.
And who could forget Kaito's inspiring line?
Don't forget the impossible possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
That was a lie! Because the real Kaito said...
Do we still have the same names, I wonder?
I'm not just gonna be in Danganronpa. I'm gonna kill everybody and win! Once I've got fame and fortune, I don't gotta worry about what's impossible.
Oh my.
It's all fiction! It's all a lie!
I don't even...
Every single thing that has happened in this killing game... is a lie!
It's all a lie. The reason we're all here right now is because of them. Because of them, I was able to change. That's why I was trying to live for them. That's why I was trying to live for them too. I was trying so hard to stay positive, but if even that is a lie.
Why am I here? Why did I even survive this long?
This is fiction. There's no greater meaning.
God damn it, Ajime.
No greater meaning to death. No greater meaning to life. It's all fiction. There's no meaning to be found in any of it.
Just having the wrong voice every time he comes up bothers me really bad.
It's so gross I could just barf.
Well, I guess it makes sense you wouldn't believe all this stuff.
How about that? You in despair yet?
So if this game goes how it has been, there's a lie mixed in there, a contradiction.
It will be troublesome for us if you don't despair under our rule.
The only thread I have is the beginning and how it didn't seem like we were really all that into it after all these videos.
What?
Danganronpa's all about despair! The reason this killing game's so popular, why it's gone on for 53 seasons.
is the twist. Oh, let's be realistic. It's the twists that are interesting, not the despair and hope. It's a really good... I mean, despair and hope is a theme, and it's really good at just, like, creating the extremes of emotions for a scene, like it is right now. But it's not about despair, man.
That reason is despair. Viewers flock to see your despair.
Yeah, but even in the first two games, they won in the end, and had something to look forward to. Every one of them had that.
All those people out there look so happy. See?
You couldn't have just made like an assortment of like generic anime faces. You had to use real pictures. I mean, come on.
What is this?
Despair. Is this despair?
Is this what the outside world wants? Is this what they want from us?
Oh, don't have the energy to yell? Well, yelling for help is useless for fictional characters anyway. It makes the viewers even more depraved and obsessed when they feel sorry for you. They watch, knowing that they shouldn't, just to revel in the depravity of it all. That depravity is the appeal of death games. It's the appeal of this very killing game. It's the appeal of Danganronpa itself!
So what are we supposed to do?
Huh? What was that?
What are we supposed to do? What's gonna happen to us?
What are you guys talking about?
This isn't a Danganronpa song. This is what Kaede.
Weren't you going to ruin the class trial and end the killing games? Go ahead and stop it if you can. Try and stop a world obsessed with it.
There's no way to stop it. It's impossible.
Oh, are you giving up already?
It's all a lie, isn't it? Me, everyone here, everyone who died. Everything's a lie, right? I can't fight for a lie, can I?
Oh! What's the matter? Are you in despair? No matter how much you grow, Shuichi, you're still weak after all. Now that you know it's all lies, you've gone back to the weak ultimate detective.
This pleases us. It is a despair fit for Danganronpa.
Well, that was surprisingly disappointing. But I guess it's okay. We're still on script.
Everything's a lie. Everything's meaningless. Everything we've done, everything we've faced together. What's that sound? All of our feelings. What's that sound? How do you bring people back if they're... Huh. Pitch black lies. It doesn't matter how many mysteries you solve. The mysteries were all fiction in the first place, all scripted. Alright, it's all over. It's all just a lie anyways. Doesn't matter what you do. It's over now. Bad end. Well, I didn't have a choice that could lead to one or the other, so... Is this the end? No. Please tell me I'm asking you. Whenever I was in trouble, my inner voice would always, guide me. Oh, Kiba? Guidance is what brought me here. I don't believe that's a mistake. Actually, why is it so I will trust it. Yeah, that was never resolved. That's a missing plot point. Please tell me what I should do. Please tell me your decision. Bad ends. Save this situation? Okay, this isn't asking me to save the game. This is asking me to save this... No? I mean... Shit, I'm gonna use this as an excuse to get a break, get some more water. I will say, I can totally 100% see why people would hate this. I honestly have to say I'm perfectly fine at the moment. Unless they go in a completely another direction from here. I think they could have done it better so far. I think the details are definitely... I like the twist. I really like the twist. It's a very good twist. I think the details of how that twist came about could have been better. I've never been a big fan of fourth wall breaking stuff. I like the twist. I just feel as though it relied a bit too much on the fourth wall break. Ultimately, that's what I said before, and I guess my opinion hasn't changed. I think it's quite good, though. Oh my. Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break, get some more water. I've been recording for nearly 3.5 hours. I'm gonna finish this shit, man. I'm gonna finish this goddamn shit. I'll be right back. Hello, and welcome back to, like, 30 seconds later. Save this situation. If this was just, like, save the game, then I'd be like, yeah, I'll save the game, take a break, etc., etc. But this is save the situation, which makes me feel as though I probably didn't choose this. Right. No. What if I say no to this? What happens if I say no to this remedy, eh? Okay. I wish I had a save right before this. Shit, could I have saved in the class trial? Might have been able to. I'm guessing yes. It seems fairly obvious.
I hear your voices crystal clear. My inner voice is telling me I need to remedy this situation.
Keep as the real hero? Is he listening to me? But I'm not but he's not main character. I guess he does have an Ahoge. Now that I think of it, did Shuichi even have an Ahoge before this? Man, I want to go back to the Kaede thing. Did she have a Ahoge in that, like, little flashback to before in the interview and whatnot? Like, does anyone have an Ahoge before entering this game? So you're listening to me specifically, okay.
That is why I will not give up. I will not give up hope until the very end.
What?
We can't give up. No matter what, hope is always within reach.
You do sound sort of nonsensical.
We must keep our heads high and search for hope, especially in deepest despair. Hope?
Huh? What hope?
You said so yourself. This killing game is the ultimate real fiction. If this is both real and fiction, then logically it can't all be fictional. Even if this world is fiction, even if we're fiction, there must be something we can do. So there must be a way to break through this. I won't give up hope. Not ever!
Jeez, how annoying.
The outside world doesn't just want despair. It wants hope too. If our voices have reached the outside world, then what my inner voice is telling me is...
Oh, your inner voice? That's the voice of the outside world.
What?
I know, because I wrote your plotline too! There's no way I wouldn't know who that is you're hearing. That's the voice of the outside world!
The voice of the outside world?
From the start of this killing game, you've had a unique role. You're the audience surrogate!
But I haven't been playing as him.
Audience surrogate?
Your inner voice allows communication between yourself and the audience.
That function exists to keep the audience entertained.
Now tell me, what is your inner voice? Speak clearly and enunciate.
What is my... Oh, we changed main characters again legitimately. Okay. If I'm a surrogate for the audience, and we've been communicating this whole time then. So the people I've given... Okay, so see, these are the people I've been giving my normal voice to. Kibo, Suichi, Kaede, all main characters. Is it a coincidence? Did I know all along? No. I had no fucking clue. I suppose I also gave it to Gon to some extent. But he had his own speech pattern and stuff like that. If I'm surrogate for the audience and we've been communicating this whole time, then my inner voice is actually audience survey.
This is it! An audience survey?
Well done! Yes, indeed that is the truth!
It's two-way communication that lets you participate in the program from home.
That is your inner voice's true nature. The results of an audience survey.
The voice I relied on for guidance was just the audience answering survey questions?
And every move you made was dictated by the audience's answers to that survey.
For this season of Danganronpa, the main gimmick is audience participation.
That antenna on your head lets you receive their answers.
This is an antenna?
When your antenna broke and you went crazy? That was a big problem for us. We got flooded with complaints from the audience.
But that's not your only role. You're also the audience's camera.
Camera?
Your eyes are the eyes of the audience itself!
The audience's eyes?
The outside world has been watching from your eyes the whole time! It lets them feel like they're really a part of the Danganronpa world. And it's all thanks to you!
So without the antenna, they couldn't see anything what was going on?
That's why I'm so glad you survived all the way through!
That would have been bad, right?
Because now I can use you to plunge the outside world into despair!
What now? What now? That's getting a bit off topic from what you were saying before.
Despair?
If the audience surrogate falls into despair, then the audience does too.
By making you fall into despair, I can make the entire world fall into despair. My despair will turn from fiction to fact and destroy reality itself.
Well, this is taking another turn. Okay.
Isn't that just the most delightful despair?
Why would you go to all this trouble? Isn't Junko Enoshima just a costume?
Oh, Kibo, mon petit doudou. My cosplay is a perfect reproduction.
Actually doing stuff the characters would is totally part of that.
Is that why you want the world to fall into despair?
That's messed up! But that's the whole point of Danganronpa.
The outside world wants to see horrible setups and payoffs!
What could be more horrible than a fictional despair eroding the real world?
No one could have imagined an end this hopeless.
No. I won't give in to despair.
Just suddenly switch main characters. Okay, well, okay. I still find it sort of funny that we changed.
If I'm a surrogate for the audience, then I will use my inner voice to broadcast hope to the outside world.
I already fucking told you! The outside world only wants despair!
There's no way to spread hope to an audience that watches killing games.
No, my inner voice already told me what to do. I need to remedy this. If that's the voice of the outside world, then the outside world actually wants hope. So I will trust the outside world. I will trust in hope.
Ultimate hope robot. Okay. That's sort of silly. Okay, sure. Sure, buddy. Okay. Okay, we have hope. We have hope again. We're all hope.
What is this?
This is the power of hope. I will not lose to your despair. Not when I'm carrying the hope of the outside world.
Ugh, how annoying. Hope? That's not popular.
Oh yeah, that's why the first two games did so badly. They were so niche and everyone hated them.
If I can get someone like you to fall into despair, that'd be a great ending.
These don't normally end with despair, I gotta say. Hope, future, not really sure what another episode was, like, as a theme for the end.
I won't let you do that. Hope will never give in to despair.
Oh, you're going to go that far?
Then, let's settle this. The final battle between hope and despair.
Yahoo! Now that's what Danganronpa's all about!
Settle this how?
Yes, that is a problem. The class trial is in disarray because Monokuma broke a rule.
Because you broke a rule too.
You're the one who broke the rule.
They both broke a rule.
How about we start over and have a special vote?
A special vote? But you're the one who broke the rules in the first place.
Whatever, man. We've made it this far together. Let's just do one last vote.
Cause that's what Danganronpa's all about!
Yeah, there's always a final vote. Yeah.
This final special vote will determine between Kibo and I, which of us should get punished.
What?
This'll be a vote to determine how this story ends.
I mean, you have made absolutely no argument as to why would anyone pick you, or not pick you at this point? I mean...
You guys have to decide whether this story ends in hope or despair.
There's no downside to picking you, there's a downside to picking Kibo. At least we still like Kibo, fiction or not.
To end in hope?
To end in despair?
We decide?
Oh man, this is great! The outside world is starting to get jazzed up!
Hope will definitely win. No one here wants despair to win.
Yeah, that's right. We can't side with the mastermind.
Even if that choice ends in your suffering?
The suffering's gonna be there regardless, isn't it?
Suffering?
Alright, let me explain what's gonna happen after the vote.
If Kibo, representing hope, is punished, and I, representing despair, win,
Then, per the rules, the killing school semester will continue until only 2 students remain.
You're going to continue the game?
No need to worry, because there aren't gonna be any more murders. My predictions are always correct 30% of the time.
Yeah, haven't heard that in a long time.
Even if we make new flashback light motives for you, you'd know they're lies.
So no matter how many motives we provide, it's more likely that nothing will happen.
Nothing will happen.
You can all live happily ever after in the academy.
No! That's no way to live! Imprisoned in this school? Living lives of despair?
even if you went outside, there'd be no point.
As I said, all your memories are nothing but fiction. Your hometowns, your families, your friends, they never existed in the first place.
But we can fix that, and worst case, we could still go have lives. Fictional memories or not, acknowledging them and moving on to having a life still means you have a life to live. Come on.
'Cause they're all fiction!
Danganronpa characters can only live in the Danganronpa setting.
There's no reason to pull out of school. Only losers pull out.
Then at least put us back how we were!
Silence! Weep not over spilt milk.
Huh? I told you guys already. You can't get rid of memories with flashback lights.
Wasn't there the blackout light?
Flashback lights can only overwrite old memories with new ones.
Okay.
But if you're absolutely serious, then use a flashback light to become a different fictional character instead.
That's interesting.
So we can't go back to the way we were?
Fuck yeah! How about that despair? But if I, representing despair, am punished, and Kibo, representing hope, wins...
Then this killing game will end, of course.
So, one thing we haven't really touched upon is the whole idea that we are able to bring people back to life. At least we claimed we were able to. How does that work? And why is Kibo a robot? Did they physically change his body? I mean, with a flashback light, that's not really how that works.
However, you must follow the rules. The game will continue until the final two.
So only 2 of you can graduate.
What?
Out of the 4 of us, only 2 can survive?
Yes, that is so. I will let you decide the 2 who will survive.
We got this far, and you're telling us to sacrifice more of our friends?
It's just 2 measly sacrifices, and then the rest of you losers can leave the academy.
However, even if you do escape to the outside world, you will find it most unwelcoming.
No! As long as we never give up, there will always be hope.
Well, if you're gonna be a pussy about it, do whatever you want.
Can you choose which 2 will survive? Can you choose which 2 will be sacrificed?
I sacrifice myself!
What? Kibo.
If it will bring hope to everyone and the outside world, I will gladly sacrifice myself.
Damn.
But, Kibo?
Damn.
It's okay. Even if it destroys my body, I will defeat despair.
But, you know, she never said what would happen if we choose to punish her over Kibo.
Kibo!
Even if you sacrifice yourself, you still need one more.
In order for Hope to win, there needs to be one more sacrifice. Shuichi, Maki, and Himiko. One of them has to sacrifice themselves.
Himiko. Can we all agree on that? Everyone watching, we can agree on Himiko? I'm sorry, Himiko.
Or Hope can't win.
Do you got the guts to make such a heartless choice?
That's...
Do you understand now? Even if you choose hope, you will still suffer.
You don't need to choose the hard way. No one expects you guys to do that.
Yeah, there will be no more killing. So let's all just stay here together.
There's no reason to go outside. Let's stay here together.
Won't you stay here together?
Maybe I missed something, so they're like implying that choosing Kibo's side is requiring the sacrifices. Choosing hope requires sacrifices.
All stay together.
I want to stay here with you.
Okay, getting weird.
Here? Together?
Getting real weird.
I think everyone will feel a lot better after they vote for Kibo. Come on, let's stay together, please.
Together? Okay.
Don't let her fool you! Despair won't end this killing game. Only hope will.
How about neither?
Hope?
Oh, yeah, we haven't had one of these yet, have we? Oh, and I gotta do it as Kibo. God, interesting. Hope!
The world outside craves despair! This killing game will end in despair!
Oh, missed it!
Everyone wants to feel despair! Despair is done!
Keep missing them, man.
This despair is gonna fuck up reality! This time, the despair of a bad ending!
Okay, I just need to get... I just missed one. Destroy despair and I will save everyone.
The world outside craves game will This killing game will end in despair! Everyone wants to feel despair!
Absolutely loves me.
Despair is done!
What is Monokuma? Wait, when did he get so muscular? I just noticed that. I just noticed that.
This time, the theme is despair of a bad ending!
Hope moves forward! I will never give up. Hope will never lose to despair.
It might. I like Future better.
Huh? How's not giving up gonna help you, huh? Huh.
Even if you won't give up, as long as you don't sacrifice someone else.
I'll sacrifice myself.
No! No! We all sacrifice ourselves.
If Kibo and I sacrifice ourselves, then Shuichi and Himiko live, right? And they can survive this absurd killing game.
No, Maki! No! Not you!
After listening to Kibo, I've decided.
I don't want this!
I don't want this killing game to end with despair. That would just piss me off.
Even if you only feel that way because I wrote you like that? Just like with Kaito.
Even then, I'll choose that ending if it means I can kill you. Even if I have to sacrifice my life, I will kill you.
Sacrifice? Wait, Maki!
I'm sorry. I've already made up my mind.
But what's gonna happen to us? Can we really go back to the outside world?
What indeed? I told you over and over there's nothing for you out there.
No, once the audience sees this ending, I'm sure they'll help us. Everything is going to be okay. We'll definitely find hope.
What do you mean, hope?
Ooh.
What?
Is this his writing too?
I reject that hope!
Oh, this song again.
I refuse. I won't accept that hope.
Shuichi, what's the matter?
It's because of hope that this whole thing is happening! I reject that hope!
He is all that remains of a once powerful nation. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.